In this video, I will guide you how to do the Employer Checking Service ECS report. This is mandatory if you are an employer. So I have just done the ECS check. So if you see this, it says you have requested an ECS check. This means that you contacted the employer checking service to verify the right to work in the UK of the named person below. So who we have checked. So this is the name of the person, date, nationality. It says outcome of our check. This person is permitted to work subject to restriction in section 4. Now this work restriction, so they have also provided, it's a student, a maximum of 20 hours per week during term time, no self-employment. The result of this check is valid for 6 months. It expires on this date. You should carry out a follow-up right to work check on this person on before this date. So on or before. So you have to do it before of that date. What this means? This positive verification notice will provide you with a time-limited statutory excuse for 6 months against liability for civil penalty in respect of this person. You must retain this notice. So this is very important. If you don't do this, for example, if you are doing the compliance, so if you have a sponsored license, you need to show during compliance that you have done the ECS check. So if you don't do this check, you will be in big trouble. So if you see this is the second page, ensure your compliance. So it clearly mention all the details. You can limit, they can cancel your sponsored license if you're hiring illegal workers, or if you're hiring students without work permit, or they're working more than 20 hours, still you are liable for that mistake. So they have provided all the details over here of the sponsored license guidance, which is the shortage occupation list. Now let me show you how you can get to this report. Go to gov.uk, the only genuine website. In the search section, write Employer Checking Service. Click on it, search, use the Employer Checking Service. Click on this, then you have. So it clearly says you can be fined up to £60,000 for employing illegal workers. So this is very important that you carry out these checks. There are some students or some applicants, they provide you the fake IDs as well. So this is your responsibility that you do it. So start now. The first question is right to work check eligibility. You do not need to use this service if the worker has any of the following. If they have a British passport or Irish passport, if they have any immigration document from the Home Office that demonstrate a right to work. So for example, sometimes they have the original biometric or all these. Usually these troubles you get when the applicant says, I have already submitted the application. So they will ask you this question. Does the worker have any of these? No. Does this person already work for you? Yes. Or let's go back, we'll put no. Okay, or yes, that's fine. When did they start working for you? Basically, I'm trying to do right to work check for someone who worked for my own company. So let's do that. 1st of April 2025. Are you unable to use digital right to work due to technical error? No. Continue. Has the worker has EU settlement? None of the above. Continue. Does the worker have an application? ARC? So no. ARC is basically proof of asylum status. Does the worker have an ongoing appeal or application with the Home Office? So if I say yes, then this is the case when the application are pending. If I say no, then it will ask you, has the worker been in the UK since before 1988? No. Has the worker applied for do qualify settlement protection? No. You need to ask Home Office to conduct right to work check. You will need to provide the following information to request a check. Your potential employee's name, date of birth, nationality, home, job titles, hours, as well as employer's business name, all these details. You will be asked to enter these details into an online form. So let's do that. Continue. Now let's provide the worker details. Continue. Home Office reference number. So that we can match the worker against Home Office record, you need to provide one of the following. So biometric residence permit card, Home Office application, passport number, or any other reference number. So let's provide the passport number. Worker's address. So address, first line, second line, town, city, postcode. Worker's job information, job title. Further, it says we need this information to check whether the worker's immigration status allow them to do the job you are checking them for. So for example, if they are on a skilled worker visa, that's why hours of work per week. So in skilled worker visa, you are only allowed to work certain limited of hours. The hours can vary, average from last 17 weeks or an estimate. So we'll click continue. Now it's asking the employer's contact details, business name, type of business, employer's contact name, job title, contact, phone numbers, all these details. Click continue. Next is business address. Next question is check your answers. So you check all the answers. If all the answers are correct, then in that case, you just go ahead and click continue. Further, it says data protection statement. I confirm that employee or prospective employee has told that the right to work check will be carried out on them. So you can't carry out right to work check without telling them. So when you hire them, make sure you do that. And when you hire them, you also tell them that we will be doing right to work check from time to time basis. I understand that these details will be processed by the Home Office in accordance with the privacy policy, data protection. The response from the Home Office will also remain personal data and should be treated accordingly. You click I confirm that I understand all the data for regarding the personal, submit request. Right to work check requested. A confirmation email with these details has been sent to your address. We aim to respond within 5 working days. So after 5 working days, you will get the employee checking service, which will look like this: employer checking service, positive verification notice. It can be negative as well, but in this case, it's positive, and they have provided all the details of the So this is very important, guys. If you don't follow this, you can you should not hire anyone if they don't have the right to work, and if they have already applied the application, then make sure you do this. This same page, they will also provide you shortage occupation list, immigration rules are chief. So if you click on this will give you the complete guidance of all the immigration rules. So if you see this, immigration rules are chief 22nd February 2024 up to 10th of March. And if you see this, they will provide you all the details. You can click on these links and you can use these guidance for yourself. If you best is you can hire a solicitor, but if you want to use these guidance for your you wanted to do everything yourself, gov.uk have provided everything. So for example, if I click on if I'm hiring appendix skilled worker, if I click on this will give me appendix skilled worker. So validity requirement for skilled worker. So they have provided all the details over here. So these guidance are very important and you should look into it. Just don't ignore them. Rules are changing from time to time as well. So make sure whatever you do the updated, you follow the updated guidance.